Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Risk and return. In this chapter, first topic we have already covered, annual rate of return. Today we'll focus on the second topic, ex ante, means expected value of return. How much you are expecting the return, that is expected value of return. This topic will cover. I would say this is the most easiest topic among all, because in this topic expected value of return, some probability percentage will be given. Probability percentage means possibility of expecting some percentage, probability, and also expected. Exactly, actually how much you are expecting the return, that you will come to know through this probability rating. Probability is given, expected rate is given, actually how much you are expecting, that you are going to find out. Very easy. Through a problem I'll make you to understand. See the problem. Grand Limited has the following probability distribution of expected future returns. Expected future returns point of view, they have given some probability distribution. Calculate the expected future returns. Expected future returns is how much? So this you can say it as a the same data I am writing, expected returns percentage probability and expected future returns. Expected future returns we wanted to calculate. Expected returns probability. Both will write as it is. The data is given here now. So percentage is 12 minus 9, 14 minus 6, 13. Probability also given for a probability percentage 0.15, 0.18, 0.25, 0.2, 0.22. Probability you know, expected return percentage you know, expected future returns. How much you, how do you get? Simple. Calculate both together. Multiply it. So 12 into 0.15 like this. If you multiply these two, you are going to get the answer. Simple. Even the student, LKG, UKG student can work out this. See how do we calculate this? 12 into 0.15. If you multiply, you are getting expecting future returns. Whenever, remember always, whenever probability percentage is given, just multiply with the given data, then you will get the expected future value. Probability means multiply it, you will get the expected future value. Are you able to remember? Very easy. Now 0.15 into 12. So this is 21.6. Am I right? Once again, let me check, because every total problem will be gone wrong. No, it's 1.8. See? While talking to you, I made a mistake. The second one is 9 into 0.18. So this is minus value. So minus 1.62. Minus 1.62. This is minus value. The next one, 14 into 0.25. This is 3.5. The second one is 6 into 0.2. I think 1.2. 6 into 0.2. Yeah, I'm right, 1.2, but minus 1.2. Next, 13 into 22. 13 into 0.22. 2.86. So total we need to calculate. Expected return is for this much of returns. If probability is this, you are getting expected future return of 1.8. Altogether for all the 5 years, how much it will be? So if you calculate 1.8 plus 3.5, sorry, 1.8 plus 3.5 plus 2.86. All positive values together 8.16. 8.16 minus what we have to deduct? 1.62 plus 1.2. 2.82. 2.82 minus 8.16. You are getting 5.34. Total you can expect 5.34 altogether. Percentage expected future returns. Let me explain once again. Problem you have to understand. Future returns are given, expected returns are given, probability is given. With this, you have to calculate the future expected returns. Simple probability when you know. So this, if you multiply with the expected returns, you are getting expected future returns. We have calculated and total you got 5.34% end of the year, means after 5 years of calculation you can expect in future 5.34. That's all simple. So if you understand this problem, one problem is given to you, homework. Let me explain this problem. XY corporations have the following joint probability distributions of returns for the next year. Calculate expected returns. Here X and Y corporations, two companies are given. This one is only related to the one. So state of nature, when it is boom, probability 0.1, recession period probability 0.2, normal period 0.4, recovery period 0.1, and slow growth 0.2, like probabilities are given. Probability in different situations. Now X returns, company X returns, expected returns percentage is given like this, and Y returns are given like this. What you have to calculate separately. For X, prepare this data. After this, same for Y. What do you do? For X means probability into returns percentage. Okay, if you multiply and total like this, you will be getting answer of 7.7. For the next, for Y, probability into Y returns. If you multiply both together and total, if you will get 2.42 is the answer. Answer is also given. Most of the time students are asking, what is the answer, madam? Given. Check out your answer. If you get the same answer, please write it in the comment box. I'll be very happy to read your comments because you are doing my homework problem also. Practice. So second one is over. This is over. Now rest of the topics also one by one will complete it. Hope you understood. Very easy, na? Risk and returns, no risk. Easy. By the way, check out the playlist and don't forget to share this video. Stay connected. Accounts are easy. Quite easy, isn't it? Good luck.